As you progress in your career, there are some loftier objectives that professional development will help you achieve. First of all, it's keeping pace with what's happening in your industry. Using marketing as an example, the last few years have seen an onslaught of new technologies that will not only help us market better, it will help us optimize our marketing efforts. But in order to take advantage of that, we have to know how to use those technologies. We have to have knowledge on what are the considerations we have to have before we use those. The second thing is it helps you advance the body of knowledge of your profession. An example of advancing the body of knowledge in the marketing industry are, for example, the councils that CMA has. Now, these are groups which come together that have a specific interest in some aspect of the marketing industry. I'll take B2B marketing as an example, business to business. This group comes together, meets on a regular basis for the specific purpose of talking about issues that affect the business to business community, talking about the differentiators in marketing, coming up with new ideas, and then sharing those ideas through thought leadership, white papers, blog posts, all different kinds of things. And finally, I touched on this a bit earlier, but making a meaningful contribution is also crucial. Giving back some of your knowledge to marketers who are emerging. Becoming a mentor is a great idea, and even early on in your career, consider having a mentor. But being a mentor is something that would help everyone in the industry. Sharing not only your experience, but sharing your hall of shame. People learn from everyone else's mistakes. So being a mentor, becoming a leader, giving back. I mentioned some small ways you can do that. Coming back to your organization, doing a lunch and learn. Bigger ways you can do that is heading up a project or suggesting an initiative at your work. And finally, huge ways you can do that is, of course, becoming a speaker, a course developer, etc. So we have all these loftier objectives that PD can do for our industry, for the community at large, but let's get back to reality and talk about what you can do today that falls under that magic category of professional development. Well, it can start simple. You can join a marketing club at your university. You can attend events. The American Marketing Association has a lot of networking events that are really well attended by students. Canadian Marketing Association, we have mixers in the evening, we have a morning event series, we have lots of opportunities for you to connect with those that are already in the field. So those are some things that you can do, some for free, some not, but all at a relatively manageable cost. You can also explore what associations have events that have special student rates. Then there are lots of things you can do that fall under that category of self-directed. You can read industry publications. You can read business books. Some of those are really, really helpful. You can also listen to podcasts. And of course, you can watch every video that's on our CMA NXT site. Self-directed learning is a pretty broad category, and I am sure that you will come up with something that fits you as an individual. So we've talked about professional development, but let's not also forget about personal development. By personal development, I kind of mean soft skills, such as communication skills, relationship skills, leadership skills, management skills, collaboration skills. And last but not least, I really encourage you to look carefully at your LinkedIn profile and enhance it as much as you can. If you need help with that, there'll be something here on our CMA NXT website, and there's lots of books you can read and courses you can take on that specific thing as well. Good luck in your career.
CMA NXT. Find your path, find what's next.